Ready?
Final game, bro.
Final game, you know.
Shy, we move.
These headphones are shaky, boy.
Nowadays I cross my legs and lean back, watch manifestations on food.
I thought the diagnose were done, but they'll always be the same. Penny for my dots, cause you know I'm tryna change. If I ever took a loss, charge it to the game. When we see guys, we don't slang. Any MC, I put them in the grave. I'ma make them disappear like my name was David Blaine. Flown like I'm Little Wayne, came the way I'm setting flames. It's funny how niggas.
Anyways, we are. Let's go. 50. Oh, yeah. This actual party. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, we're back.
I love a working crusher. Anyways,
Back like we never fucking left.
because we didn't. We just told them we'll be right back when we have important shit to say. And we have important shit to say.
Fam, of course, unless you're living under a rock, you saw a little promo vid.
Come on.
Look, man, we're outside.
We wanted to sit on the same side today, not because we forgot to bring the other camera or anything, but
definitely not.
to address you guys.
Exactly.
We're on the same scene.
Straight.
April 27th.
Uh-huh.
Sugar Club.
Be there.
The final game. If you're watching on YouTube, you saw the promo before you got to this year before.
Look.
Can we do a QR code and put it like somewhere?
Yeah. What's called QR code on Jordan's head?
QR code. Get your tickets. The first phase went out quick. Shout out to you guys.
Level 1. You guys cleared level 1 quickly.
Looking to support the boys. And we still have things coming down the pipeline to be announcing. You know, we're not going to just show up and talk for like 2 hours. We're going to make it a special day for you guys. But even if we did,
what the fuck do you expect?
you guys will love it. Well, you know, April 27 at the Sugar Club, the final game. Jordan Didge.
Jordan,
come on,
bro. We have officially begun the countdown to the end. It's been.
We announced the end. And Lydia hit me up. Yeah, she said, if you guys actually don't close down this podcast, I'm still unsubscribing because you guys are like those closing shops that say you're closing but never close.
I can't remember what shop it is, but it's
Sports Direct.
Harvey Norman's are constantly doing closing down sale. Nigga, close.
But look. There was logistics to why we didn't want to rush it.
Let's get into it now. What's good? We've been away for a bit. Yeah. So, when did we say we were gonna quit? Last year, April.
Close to the summer.
You know why? You know why it was April? Because I got hit with a bang bang. That's when I went into work. And they say you're not working again. That was the same week where like, yo, maybe we should take a break. We're not doing this. So podcast and job just caught at the same time.
And that was me when I was sleep deprived. I wasn't sleeping properly. I wasn't enjoying this. I had to go start a new job. I was like, this is too much, man. So why are we suffering ourselves for this podcast?
It's not like even paying.
It's not that deep. We said, you know what? Let's call it a day.
Yeah. No. Actually, that's not what happened. We said, yo, maybe we need a break.
Yeah.
We're like, let's take a solid like 3 weeks.
Yeah. In
that time, we'll reflect. Do we still want to do this?
Yeah.
About a weekend, Jordan hits me. He's like, yo, Dej, I think I'm done.
I was like, yeah. Because you think about it, you think about how much you put into it versus how much you're getting out of it. Except not even money wise, just like in terms of effort and time and commitment and on a weekly basis. And we were just like, the juice doesn't worth the squeeze, It doesn't feel like the juice is worth the squeeze for us. For you guys, because, again, people always hit me up while you're leaving. For you guys, I get it. The podcast slaps. I agree, it does. It's a great conversation.
We recorded.
we know how to do this. I agree with you guys. The podcast actually slaps. But for us, on the other hand, it was like,
yeah.
What's the reward in the end of the day?
So, after a week into our 3-week break, we had a little conversation with our little team. It was like, yo, we're going to do this.
Don't do that to them.
It's not like that.
It's
four of us. It's literally a little team.
I'll tell you about that.
No. We got the coldest people in the game.
Yeah, come on.
So we sat down and they're like, you know what? We'll book a meeting for another 2 weeks away and see how you guys feel then. The meeting comes and you're like, you know what? Yeah, it's over, but let's end it in a fantastic way. Let's have a live show to wrap it up. We'll start podding like 8 weeks before the live show. So we come back podding. In August, end of August?
Yeah, end of August, yeah.
Because the live show was supposed to be the weekend of Halloween.
Bank holiday weekend, Halloween.
Fam, I'm not going to lie. One of those things where it's like the project is so far away. We have so much time. It's like middle of September now. There's no venue booked.
There's no venue booked. And end of year venues, because you're beefing with Christmas parties. Every event under the book.
Nobody wants to be outside. People are doing 12 pubs. They're doing what's called Friends Mass. They're doing this. Nobody wants to see your faces then.
Yeah.
So we're looking, it's like, it's supposed to be in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. We got no venue. We got no promo. We got nothing. Let's push it out. And thank God.
Yeah.
Because remember that weekend, I don't know what happened that weekend, but there was like 6 or 7 events on that day that we wanted to do it. So we didn't end up doing it then. Then it's like, let's push it to November. November was, venue was low. And what else? And also, it's too close to December. People are like, no, you don't want to see us around then. Then December came around. That's not going to work. January came around. That's not going to work. Feb came around.
We actually wanted to go for Feb initially. Initially, that was the plan to go for Feb. Yeah, the initial was like, oh, we'll go for February. Then we hear that, oh, GTG might do it in February. So we said, let's stagger it. Let's not do it too much. Also, for planning purposes, we came back for Christmas. Funds are low. Everyone is just like...
Ain't nobody trying to see us in January.
Just like,
people are only doing it for Feb. And then it was like, GTG first week. And after Lovers Day the next week.
Yeah. And after that, if I speak else for March. So we're like, okay.
And then that's okay. That's when GB comes into things like, April, guys, and we're like, who the fuck is staying to April?
We're like, we don't want to pod till April. Like, this is not what we want to do. We don't want to pod till April. But shout out GB. I actually want to talk about him in a sec. He kind of persuades us. He gives us the lowdown. And it's like, he explains it. And then we're like, you know what? It makes sense. And realistically, April, I was looking at it, I was like, well, that's like 16, 10, 15 more episodes really from if we do it the way we want to do it. We took a break at Christmas anyways. And we're like, yeah, it'll make sense. Just push it out to April. Have a clear runway. Don't conflict with any other podcast or any other events. That would be our month. And a part of us, we're kind of like, should we just use the GTG because we're opening for the girls? So should we just use that and be like, yo, pull up for us. This is the last time you'll see us on stage. Then if people were like, say, nah. It needs to be your day. It needs to be about you. Yeah. And we were like, all right, we'll roll with that.
Yeah. Remember, there was supposed to be another thing happening in December. Yeah. That didn't happen. That we were supposed to be on stage for.
Yes.
We're like, fuck it. Come here. This is the last time you guys will see us. Let's just leave it. Let's dead all this live show chat. We're really not that serious. Yeah. But so GB was like, yo, let's make sure we do this. Like, if we're gonna do it, let's do it well.
Let's do it properly.
So
let's make it about
that's what you man saw. So now make sure.
April 27th.
We are not pump faking you guys. This isn't a. I know it's been a long retirement.
Yeah,
I know, but they signed us for one more year because they needed us for one more year.
the scene needed.
We had to. We are the pod scene saviors. But April 27th. I'm not gonna lie. I was gassed when that thing dropped.
Yeah. Because obviously we filmed it. Yeah, after filming the promo video, and I saw the vision in my head. So I was gassed. I was like, okay, but then. After time passes, you're waiting for it to drop. Then you see the first draft. You're like, maybe it didn't align to the gasness I had in my head with the perception I had, the expectation. Yeah, the expectation I had in my head. Maybe it didn't align. But then, okay, you watch it again and again. Do you know when it hit me? When? I was parked up. I was going to shop with Simi. We parked up to the African shop. I said, babe, look at this. She looked at it. Her face lit up. She said, that's lit. I was like, all right. I said, we got some then. We got some. You know me. Where's the information? Where's the information?
Jordan just needs someone to back his bullshit. If he's on the fence, if he's on the fence and someone says, yo, Jordan, that's lit. He's like, yeah.
And when she saw that, I was like, this is it. This is the one. Yeah, she only saw it like the day before we actually dropped it because I didn't show her the drafts. I think that day for some reason she was off that week. Yeah, she was working that week and I was working from home. I just showed her the final draft and she's like, because obviously she knows when I'm not in the house when I'm recording all this. She needs to know. So I was like, so I was like, remember that day I went recording. This is what we did. And then she saw. And she's like,
time well spent. What's called? First of all, shout out Shane because.
Yeah, shout out Shane, man.
Man got my skin looking crisp. Man was looking melanated in that.
The black and white Charger tops, actually the contrast was cool. Every little thing, after you watch it a few times, like, yo, there's little things that make a little pop. Little pizza boxes there. Shout out Tash.
Look, I'm not going to lie. Like Tash, everything that you saw that day was all her. The posters in the back,
everything.
Like, you know, we should have some this on this table and this on this table. And I was just like, who gives a fuck? And then you watch it, it's like, nice touch. This is why men can't design houses.
Even the tissue, when we're picking up the control, you see the yellow tissue. The black and yellow. I was like, that's a nice contrast.
Yeah, because
that's a good contrast.
Because even when it's like setting up, and Tasha's sister was like, no, make sure that is level with that. And
This
it's just those minute details that, like, I think if it's not there, You be like, but if it's there, you appreciate it.
Yeah.
But no, man.
Shout out there, but that's us April 27th. Make sure you get your tickets. We'll put the ticket in the description. If you go to the Church to the Game pod, it is there. Bring a friend. If you've been to podcast shows, forget even like Afro. You've been to podcast shows. They are a good time. So even if your friends doesn't listen to Charger or they don't know anything about Charger, bring them because they will have fun and they will ask you, why did niggas quit again? So bring your friend, man. Bring your partner. Let's have a good time. Some people are already DMing me. They'll say, my ups will be there too. Yeah, so what?
Yeah,
enjoy.
It's Island. You can't avoid your ups.
You see ups everywhere.
Bro, you can't avoid them. You be walking down the street, you'll see 10 ups. Just walk straight.
Well, Dej, we've took a time off. A month. How you been, man?
Look, I've been alright, man. It feels good to be back. By the time this is out, man is gonna be employed again. We thank God for
that. Alhamdulillah. You're back working for the. Are you looking forward to it? Looking forward to the money. There's a structure.
Look forward to that point. Structure a little bit. Like, I think it's different because like I gotta take it like proper seriously. I gotta do a lot.
What flipped the switch that you be like, all right, this has got to take serious now.
Bro, you know what it is, yeah? I feel like, because for those that don't know, I'm an accountant, right? And in my brain, legally, no matter what happens, you need accountants.
Yeah.
The job market told me, no, we don't.
God, there's always realizations in life, yeah. Not even just jobs. There's also some realizations that you're not who you think you were. Even with like friends, with girls, you're like, I thought I was that guy for that girl, but I wasn't that guy. So you come to realize this.
Wait, you come to realize, you know what? things can get dark quickly.
Because I'm assuming before you really hadn't had the same level of trouble finding jobs.
Nah, it's been like I've had little periods where I've been out of work and shit like that, but it's been, for the most part, it's calm.
Yeah.
Because like, I know sometimes with salaries I ask for, they might come across a bit audacious. So if it starts getting peak, you get what I'm saying? Hey, let's start dropping 5K
everybody must settle.
But I don't know. I think this is the weirdest. Like I would say, this is the weirdest job market that I've seen.
Yeah, like, I think it's across every sector. I thought it was just my sector, but it's across every sector,
bro. Like there's so many people that I'm hearing like, okay, you got redundant, you did this, you did this, and when I'm trying to everybody, it's like, yo, I ain't been employed for a couple months now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. The whole job market is a bit weird. And then also, you know what? Yeah,
we're low-key in a recession.
Low-key. And you know what it is? Oh God, have we become them guys?
Oh, of course. Well, we're catching up. This is the pod. They missed us. They need to know what's going on in our lives.
But yeah, man. I think it's just one of those situations where, and I think I need something. Obviously, the pod is ending and shit like that. Let me start putting my effort into something else.
Yeah, people ask us, what are you gonna do when the pod ends? I was like, what do you?
You know, life is regular. Like.
I'm like, most people don't have podcasts. It's like you probably only know like 10 people in total that have podcasts, and that's us. If I speak, that's probably the 10 people you know with podcasts. So most people don't have podcasts, so we'll be fine. So don't worry about that.
What you do on a daily basis is what I'm going to do. All the shit that I pause to come here, I'm just going to keep doing that shit.
Instead of being here, let me go gym. Let me just do that instead.
But yeah, what about you? What's been popping with you?
Nah, man, I've been cool and I've been chilling. Nothing really to report in terms of. I've just kind of been taken over. My weight, remember if you guys were listening before, my gym goal, I smashed that shit. The 6 packs, the packs I even outlining again. But I don't care again, man. It was just a thing.
See if you could do it.
It was just a thing about discipline, because I know, like, as humans, we're designed to seek comfort, because one of our instincts is survival. So you need comfort to be survived. So once that happens, you have no reason to do difficult things. And obviously, listen to Rogan and stuff is like, I just make myself do tough shit just for the discipline of it. But I'm gonna keep going, and I think I've motivated Simi as well, because she's gonna also get on the calorie counting and deficits. I was like, first it's funny until they see results.
Facts.
First they laugh until they see results. But
can I ask a question?
That was great.
Did you ever catch her at one point? You take your top off. She gives you a little double take, like.
Yeah.
Are those abs?
Yeah. No, for her it's like, you're losing weight. That's the point, babe. That's the point. But we did G2G, yeah, and should go check that episode out. How was your Valentine's Day?
Funny episode. I was working. I told you I was working.
Oh, okay, same.
Yeah.
No, mine was great, man. We went bowling. We went, like, I've got the flowers. I know I was trying to show on G2G.
Oh, obviously. Yeah.
Did all that. Yeah, did all that. Went bowling. Absolutely smashed it. Got Chinese food everywhere. It was too busy, and we had feeks, so we kind of like, we'll just get a little cute thing at home. But nah, it was kind of. We talked about it in G2G. Let's talk about it here.
Wait, how'd you get good at bowling?
Oh, Chris is very good. So it creates competition.
All right.
no.
All right.
Chris is very good.
I said all right.
There's the look you give.
All right. Because all I'm saying is, I've seen people say that niggas are good at bowling just because they go bare dates and bowl bare.
I didn't start bowling until I was 23 when I was dating my wife.
You're so annoying, man.
What? I couldn't afford it before then. So no, but honestly, the real answer is, do you know when you live in Charlestown, innit?
Yeah.
There was a bowling lane close by where you used to live. We used to go there all the time, and Chris used to kill us. Chris used to kill us, but that's what I did. But maybe we talked about it then. We talked about opening for the girls. Our audience maybe they didn't follow us there. How did you find performing at the Sugar Club again for like the 5th time for you now?
I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
Yo, like,
April 27th, we're back there as well.
Yeah, April 27th. Pull up. Make sure. Look, we're gonna have. Make sure you also, because we're the 27th, so we're closer to the end of the month.
Yeah,
our name should be there when you're walking by.
Yeah,
take a picture of it and show us that we're gonna be there that month and tag us.
Exactly.
You might win something.
Exactly.
You might win something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Like, I think the girl show was, like I said in the other pod, girl show was great. I think our set was, you know how we go in, do our 20 minutes, go out stage.
Yeah, and then just start having fun and try and enjoy it.
Yeah, and we had fun.
They shelled them, they killed her. And I think even the thing we're saying about like set up and having a woman on the team, like you could see there was like details in a lot of the things that they do. So
it was great. What's called free liquor, got a little licked.
Oh yeah, shout out, sponsored by Hennessy and that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, join us.
Oh shit! But that night, so that night they didn't have their own after party, but we went clubbing after.
Yeah,
went clubbing, and it felt like a uni night again.
Okay,
because it wasn't just black people.
Yeah,
like,
because it was clubbing.
It
wasn't
clubbing.
An after party.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying, bro, man? I forgot how. Fam,
I
they were lip sync.
Any black people lip sync in the club?
Black guys lip sync mad white girls in the club, bro.
No, that's not what I need. Because on the timeline on Twitter, they always tell us we need to bring back lip sync in the club. I need that.
But the thing is, in that environment, it never left. That's the vibe.
It's only when we go to R&B slow jam
that
nobody wants to lips again.
It's when the crowd is majority back. That's when you don't lips. But when you look around and there's white people, I probably will see you again. Niggas is lips in, bro.
So that's the thing. It's because we'll see each other again.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and also because niggas have the suit. Evidently, they're
because if they see you lips her in the club, that's your girlfriend. That's your wife. That must be your wife.
Oh god, yeah. Because I remember even in Dirty December, people saw Hailey Bailey and Burna Boy. This was Dirty December back then. Automatically, that was Burna's girl. I remember some people were like saying, "How do you know they're just not doing a December fling? Why must it be that?" Obviously, it came out later that they're actually dating. But initially, it's like, why can't he just be lips and Hailey Bailey?
Wait, but can I ask a question? Why is it every time I see them, even when they're alone, who's the cameraman? Why is the cameraman here? no, like on the real.
No, that's true. There was one part that she's like hugging his leg or something. Someone just filming.
And it seemed like it was in the house, bro. Why is there a cameraman here?
But do you know that a lot of these celebrities now, they just be filming everything. They just be walking around.
Yeah, but
they just be doing vlogging. I actually agree with you.
Unless this is a little publicity thing.
Yeah.
Yo, let me do my shit in silence. Do you know what I'm saying? If you catch me in the club,
I get it.
Perfect.
I get it. Yeah.
But if we're outside the club or we're in private vicinity,
yeah.
Put your camera away, motherfucker.
I think.
No. So people were lip syncing in clubs. It was just a funny night.
Oh, okay, that's good. And obviously, you've been. What I want to talk about here today, I wanted to give a bigger. That bingo thing is popping off,
bro.
It is what GB has done here. It is pop. It looks like it's popping off. Yeah.
Like I've been to, so he's had 3 so far, right?
Yeah.
One of them I was in Birmingham for R&B slow jams, and low key, I had FOMO from not being at bingo.
Yeah.
I went to the Afrobeats one. It was a vibe, just doing your little thing, floating around, people winning gifts. People winning prizes. I think.
You gave away a fucking holiday this time.
Yeah, the first one I think it was AirPod Maxes. People like shouting bingo. You know when it's deep, right? Mm-hmm. When people stop caring about the vibe and they're just telling DJ, run to the next song because I'm trying to win this shit.
Everything's getting competitive. My boy Beckley, shout out Beckley, he says, I feel for one, but they wanted to give it to some girl. He's salty about not getting his prize. Shout out Beckley, man.
And you know you're going to come to the crowd like, yo, we're here to vibe. The prize is just a bonus.
Yeah.
But no, like genuinely, he has something special. Like even, so there was the Afrobeat one was the first one I went to, fucking cold. Then the R&B one of the boys, he's not really an R&B head, but he was like, this is a great vibe. And that's why I saw Taiwo and all the boys.
Yeah.
And
That's kind of what opened my eyes because I don't see his stories that he's like out on Ireland, and I just saw that I was like, oh, okay, this is actually like bringing different.
Yeah, there was a point where Taiwo was singing in the crowd. They gave him a mic and he was doing little vocals in the crowd. Some girl brought her mom, so that like, I feel like it shows the span of the age range because like the girl made a TikTok and it looked like they were having fun as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I said, he got something special. I know he already announced the next one, which is like after, I think it's like the 23rd of March. But I don't even know. I'm telling you, it's sold out.
Oh, it's sold out already?
Bro, it's sold out already.
Jeez.
I think the price for that one is a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, the funniest thing is like for 3 weeks for 2 months leading up, they're just telling boys to get tickets. Bro. Boys are like, yeah, cool. They just come back every 2 days, say, yo, this thing sell out, get tickets, etc. For like 2 months straight, at least once a week, they just remind people to get tickets.
Bro.
They weren't on it. I was like, I'm not gonna go. I was like, I already knew I wasn't gonna go, so I was like, I'm not gonna stress. Beckley didn't get a ticket. He comes back. Deji says, yo, ticket's sold out. Beck comes back a week later. Yo, bro, can you get me a ticket to this place? Deji then goes above and beyond. Bro. Tries his best to get this guy the ticket.
Gets him and a friend.
Figures it out. Gets him a ticket. Day of the event, Beckley says, yeah, I'm not going. I'm tired.
And this is oh my god, this is what I hate about niggas, man.
I died. I was like,
this is what I hate about niggas, bro. Because like the thing is, obviously I'm chatting to my brother because it's my brother, innit? And he's like, yo, Didge, if you're bringing any people, tell them now there's 4 tickets left. And the thing is, because like he's giving me one like, yo, I know you said some people want to come, so let me tell you before it gets to their minute kind of a situation.
Yeah.
So I think the boys think I'm gassing. I'm like, boys, this guy
at least once a week, bro. Deji was telling these guys, it's like these tickets will sell out. These tickets will sell out.
Fuck Beckley, man. You know why? Yeah, because Beckley's the one that will come in the group chat and be like, boys, man, we never do anything together. We should do shit. Let's go out. Yeah, like, and then he was even the one said, yeah, no, the R&B one.
He went to the first one.
He was like, the Afrobeat one was so lit. I didn't even know he was gonna be there.
Yeah.
I look in the corner. I'm like, is that Beckley? But he was like, oh, that one was so lit. I gotta go to the R&B one. I'm gonna be there. Yo, Beckley, if you're coming,
there's a ticket.
Tickets are available, and these bitches are selling out. Because even me, he's my brother, and I bought my ticket straight, and that's my brother. Yeah. So who the fuck? And man goes, yeah, man, this is just stay home and cuddle weather. What's wrong with this guy, man?
And after that says, Ron says, yeah, I'm actually too tired. I'm like, you guys are crooks. Just say from the beginning, you know. But I get it, because sometimes you get to the day you actually don't want to go. But it was just, if you didn't follow you every single day asking you about it, I could hear it. If you just ask one time and you say, yeah, I got it done, I'm like, okay. But it's the fact that you consistently followed up. Every morning he's atting you to make sure you saw it.
I was doing Messenger. Yo, Beckley said, can you add him to this?
At one point you said, just talk to GB.
Yeah, because I was tired of them using me as BlackBerry Messenger. Like, I didn't need that to be happening anymore. And after all of that, man just said, oh, Didge, do you know anyone that wants a ticket?
That's funny. But yeah, guys, go be checking out Bingo and Beats, it's called.
Yeah, Bingo and Beats, man.
Yeah, Real One with the energy as the MC.
Yo, Real One is a great host.
Yeah, he's
like, and you know what? I think for that Bingo and Beats vibe especially, like, you know, you're keeping the crowd engaged, you got energy, main character, people want to like pay attention to him and all that kind of shit. He can bring people on stage even when they don't, not that they don't want to. You know, someone's a little shy, you know, got some little bits come up on stage. Like, yo, he's got, like, I keep telling GB and AJ, they've got something special there.
Yeah, and it's like, my question is then, how do they transition that? Because sometimes it's like, we see events, and events tend to do well in Dublin, and we keep them in Dublin. We've seen like R&B Slow Jam is transitioned there a bit internationally. Not even forget international, but how do you bring that vibe to like a Cork or a Galway, where the students, those are good student towns where the tickets might not be as pricey, but you could start with 10 euros and build up a clientele there as well. What?
Unitour.
Yeah, I think Unitour has to be the way for these events. Because you can't just keep it in Dublin. I don't know.
You know
maybe you can, but I don't know.
He could possibly go outside of Dublin, like go to like Cork and just do it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just one of those situations where I've been so disconnected from uni.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, who's the notorious uni now?
I know, I agree.
Where's the party town?
I agree, but my point is, if you are in the business of those kind of events, you have to be a bit more connected.
Yeah,
you have to find a way to connect yourself.
No, and that's what, like, literally, I texted him before and I was like, yo.
Yeah, no, Unitour makes so much sense.
It just makes so much sense. And if you don't want to do Unitour, just go. Just pop in a book, like, get a couple, like, I still know some niggas DJing in Galway.
Yeah,
come to them to do that. Cork, we can go and talk to the mayor of Cork, Keston. I'm telling you.
Keston, bring all of Cork to our show. On April 27th at the Sugar Club.
Yeah, he said Cork would be there. Cork better be there.
I better see everybody in Cork. The tickets I've not sold to them, not bought yet.
No. What else is happening?
I want to talk to...
Wait, the British are invading.
Who are the British invading?
Slow Jams with A is coming.
Oh,
R&B and Slow Jams is coming. DLT is coming.
I saw.
Bro, they invaded.
I saw that. Well, another thing that we didn't touch on, I want to talk about. Yeah, do you know when I saw the Super Bowl performance? Yeah, do you know when you know your friends?
Yeah.
You know what everybody's gonna say before when you see it. I didn't mind it because I knew, I didn't mind it, but I actually knew. What I want to touch on is do you know Drake fans and Kendrick sexuals?
Yeah.
They're the same size of different coins.
They're the exact same. And it's fucking annoying.
The same size
I'm tired of hearing this shit.
It's like, if you don't enjoy Kendrick, then you're stupid. You don't enjoy arts. You don't understand. You're not intellectual. But if you like Kendrick, you're Kendrick sexual. You're doing too woke. You're picking up everything again. I was like, but yeah, I think I enjoyed the performance for what it was. Could the song list been better? Yes, yeah, but I enjoyed the spectacle of it. Let's say, like I think that's what Super Bowl performances usually are. They're 15-30 minutes. You enjoy the
and like I said, it's usually not the he. I'm not gonna lie. His set list, because usually I always say with Super Bowl performances, I think they're overrated as a whole anyway. Yeah. And also, it's usually not the songs I would want to hear from that artist. Kendrick did that, but did it in a way that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting maybe an alright or you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Songs that I don't like. Everybody knows I hate that jazz rap of Two People But I can't stand it. I actually try to go back. So maybe I'm mature now. Maybe I could stand it. Couldn't stand it because nobody can gaslight me. So I agree with that.
Is his best album still.
What?
Good Kid, Mad City.
100%. That's just perfect. But no, I agree with us. Like you pick a set list of the songs that I want to hear. I know you're not gonna do it, but I still expect you to pick the songs that maybe people want to hear, and All Right and Mad City and all those other. People would like to hear that, so he didn't even touch it. And do you think he made it too? Like they said, do you think it was too Drake centric?
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I think because obviously Not Like Us is the massive song. Also, you won. He played Not Like Us.
Yeah, yeah. You had to. The only reason I know people were like, I listen to Brilliance. So Charlamagne, I think he's being disingenuous. Says, Kendrick would have got the Super Bowl anyways, maybe, but not this year. He only got it because of that song.
Probably, yeah. And
so,
but
he had to do.
I like the way he teased it and everything. But I think because that is so big, and also, unless you're a Kendrick fan, a lot of those songs people don't know, and they're new as well. So people, the whole time, everybody's just waiting for Not Like Us. So anytime he even goes close to mentioning it, they're like, the whole thing's about Drake.
And do you think it's a disadvantage to have such a big hit like that this year? Because it could take away from everything else because we're just waiting for that moment. It's kind of like, we're not patient. We're like, come on, okay, do the song. And then when you finally do the song, it's like, he did the song. That's all you wanted from the performance.
Really. I think low-key, am I going to say this? I think Kendrick probably needed that song.
What you mean?
Like, Kendrick, I don't think Kendrick has I don't think he has anything else in the stratosphere of Not Like Us.
I agree. I agree.
And I say that because, like we always say,
not even close. I'd say
the majority of people watching, I think maybe the Black Panther song is the only other Kendrick song that they know, and they don't even know that.
And Luther only got popular recently when we said that.
But even recently. We say recently, but who is it popular within?
Yeah.
If you're seeing it on TikTok and all of that, those aren't the people at the Super Bowl. The people at the Super Bowl are 50-year-old businessmen that have the company has tickets and they got 2 more tickets for this person, and then influencers and shit like that.
No, the set list was very disappointing, and I don't like. I don't think he should have done Man in the Garden. There's a lot of songs he shouldn't have done, but he did it.
Who gives a fuck about I Deserve It All?
Yeah, I don't think you do it there, but then he did it as like an acapella. I was like,
Power rules and cribs, all got a law. They're probably got me down by the end of the song. That would have went off.
But the spectacle of like Samuel Jackson, the game over in the lights, it's an entire game, and him teasing Not Like Us and said, but they like to sue, even playing with that, getting Serena to come and crip walk. People said that I wouldn't let my gal go there to crip walk on her ex's thing. What did you make of that?
Would I let my gal go?
Because if safe thing to go was take a shot at your girl.
Fuck it,
crip walk, man. Right? Because I was like, if he's taking a shot and he's saying, your husband's if one of the series that says, your husband's a groupie, crip walk on that nigga's grave. Remember on his game. I was like, what I give a fuck for?
You know, you just see me in the crowd like that Chris Kardashian meme. You're doing amazing, sweet.
And there's also an element like she's top 5 most famous people from Compton. And this is so like getting her there.
Look, I I get it, so. And then also the whole you crip talk at Wimbledon, they gave you shit about it, and then what's called you got fined. Now you're doing it at the Super Bowl, and it's called like we get it. Yeah, am I like, oh my god, this is greatest shit ever? No. It's like I look at this like fair enough.
It was good and it was enjoyable. I'm not. The thing is, this year has actually been so annoying because if you say anything positive, it's like you're glazing as if you're saying like this is the greatest Super Bowl performance ever. No, I enjoyed it for what
it was. Cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was.
It wasn't bad, but it was cool. Are we just reeling through shit that we missed?
Some of
ASAP's free.
Did you see him running to Rihanna's?
Wait, first of all, give me any reason to run into Rihanna's. I'm saying that.
Do you know on GTG we said yeah, but sometimes you start normalizing the person you will, you just see it as girl. Not Rihanna. You can't normalize that. ASAP didn't normalize that.
Bro, I'm jumping into them arms.
24 years away from Rihanna.
Yeah, but remember, even at the GTG show, they started off with, should he have taken the deal? But if you know that, I didn't do this shit.
And
especially, I think that's why. Does that happen here? Like in America where they have plea deals and it's kind of like...
I don't know if it happens here. Oh, it does.
But does it happen to, like... Because I feel like in America, a lot of the times, even if you didn't do it...
Yeah.
I don't want to take that risk of going to trial.
Yeah.
Because okay, even if you didn't, he got acquitted, he didn't do it or whatever, right? 7 years, even though you know in your heart that I didn't.
It was 24 years, man.
No, what's called 7 years? Was 7 year probation?
Oh, okay.
Probation and like I've got to be on good behavior, and even if I didn't do it, but they find me guilty of this 24 years. It's crazy.
But I think I was listening to Breakfast Club and they're saying because of what they offered in the plea. Mm-hmm. The lawyers were confident. I had a friend who went through something, and it was like the same situation. They said because of what they offered in the plea, they said you're gonna win this.
Yeah,
so
but it's
but the risk. I know
that's a gamble and a half.
They're trying to shake you though.
Yeah, because like when that was happening, I understand why everybody was kind of like, yo, you got 2 children, you got a wife, you got a career, you're a millionaire. You can keep your nose clean for 7 years. Is it worth taking the risk of 24?
A human being, you could be like, just give me that. I'll be on my best behavior. I get to see my kids. Let's get to see my kids grow up. 7 years will go quick. I understand that. I get it. A lot of people probably have just taken the plea deal just 100%, for the security 100%. Because they know I've not done it. But I guess if also people don't have the money to go through the legal battles and the legal fees, so that when the plea deal is presented to them and it can end all of this, and it's like for some people the probation period might be 2 years, and 2 years you'll be like that'll be quick, but in those 2 years you can't even get like a speeding ticket, like
you got
nothing,
best behavior,
nothing,
most law-abiding citizen ever.
But 24 years is mad though.
But
24 years. Shout out Rocky though.
Shout out Rocky.
But another thing that happened, Deji, we have officially opened for a mobile winning podcast. 90s baby.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know what it was? Yeah, I actually watched their speech. What made me laugh is like everybody swears winning awards don't matter until they win the awards. This boy says they were crying. But I wanted to, and I'm not mad at it because they say it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. These boys have potted for 10 years to have that moment, and I was saying it to Simi like a while ago. I was like, they're the only podcast like every single Monday since I've known about them. There is an episode out. There is episode. So. Shout out to them for doing it, and it was just funny because I was like, "Oh, for all of us that swear that awards ain't nothing." Well, we win it. We really liked it. We really liked the feeling.
Obviously, everybody likes the feeling of winning.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie. If there are people that you like, that you listen to and you have been listening to for years, and like some people you grew up on their music, and they're up there accepting the same word that I am. There's no way it's not gonna gas you.
Yeah, so it creates the value is created through like. Eventually you're inspired by like somebody said it was like they said I didn't know how to be able to mobile. I ain't what I'm mobile before. Exactly. So you know it's like so I'm gonna be gassed because being at the mobile because I saw Wiley up there, I saw people up there, I saw them give the acceptance speech. Now I'm up there.
Like
so maybe it's more about the moment than the award.
Imagine there's a guy that is, when did Cello drop Cello Tape? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Let's say he was 12 when Cello Tape dropped, and he started rapping or whatever, and then this year Cello's is nominated in the same category that he is, and he gets to win it, and he's up there. He's gonna be gassed.
Yeah.
He sees like, yo, I remember walking to school every day listening to your music, or I could recite this whole song off the top. You're gonna get. No,
I agree. So I just wanted to because I was like, because when I saw them do their speech, and obviously I don't follow up with the mobiles, but just to see then there was a bit of a connection, like you're saying. One of the first podcasts you listen to, and you listen to it from early. And speaking about the mobile, you seen all this drama with like, and I'm speaking about Stormzy as well. You see all this drama with Stormzy and what?
And them being like, the what's it called, the McDonald's meal and stuff.
Yeah, what you make of that?
I can see why everybody's up in arms.
Yeah,
I can see why.
Yeah,
but see, the thing is, I don't know too much about what happened with them, with them feeding the IDF soldiers, whatever. Because apparently, it's one of those things where obviously McDonald's is a franchise.
Yeah,
it's not like the McDonald's brand owns every single one. So
technically,
if one branch of the franchise goes off and does whatever because he believes in whatever, should that affect the whole?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a question of like optics, and the optics on this one just look bad for Stormzy.
Oh, it looks
horrible. Especially because you have a post saying "Free Palestine." And that was archived.
Yeah, but
and we don't know when that was archived. But you know what? Like, but that's what I mean. It's about sometimes you lose the optics battle, and then once you lose the optics battle, and people make up their own opinion, you've lost a court of public opinion. There's nothing you can do. And from what I always say, it's like this is not maybe for Stormzy, because maybe Stormzy actually stands up for what he believes in. And the minute you play the righteous guy, I'm gonna stand for that. You have to toe that line every single time. The optics can't even look bad. Like Michael Jordan, they told him to stand up for something. He says, "Nah, Republicans buy sneakers too." So you can't even be mad at him.
But you know what it is, and I think because I remember Stormzy saying one time in one song that I'm not a role model, and this is exactly why. Because the minute that you do something that they don't like, all of a sudden it's fuck you. This is whatever.
But if you say you're not a role model, but then you're building schools, you're building football play. Like,
but that doesn't make me a role model.
It does.
No.
You, it does, man. You're building a whole complex for football in your community.
I want to fucking help people, but like,
that's what makes you a role model.
But
that's what makes you a role model.
But the reason, it's the same way that people don't want to be labeled as podcasters or this or that because
with their talk shows, but there's not podcasts.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I do this, but I don't do this. I'm this, but I'm not. Like, I'm an artist. I'm not a rapper. I'm a this, but I'm not a this. Do you get what I'm saying?
But we know if Kendrick says I'm an artist, but I'm not a rapper, you say you're a rapper.
Yeah, but this is also why 50 goes, I'm a rapper. I'm not a mogul.
The
minute I'm a mogul now, all of a sudden
he actually plays it the best.
Oh, 100%. He gets away with murder.
Out of everybody that does that, know what you're saying? But for something, it is hard for you to say, I'm not a role model, but you're pulling kids through university with your foundation. You're helping your community through making a place that people can come and play football and stay out of the streets. You're saying Free Palestine. We are optically going to view you one way, whether you like it or not. That's the optics you're setting for us to view you. So the minute then we see you do a deal where this, like you're saying, just because I'm working with the McDonald's brand, it's a franchise. Doesn't mean I align this franchise here aligns with that one over in Israel. And people don't understand that. But we live in the internet generation, and the way it works is, like, I think Poet says it, all of us can do that talking, but none of us has been offered $5 billion to actually stand behind our beliefs.
Bro, give me that 5.
like, all of us can do that talking, but again, the optics look bad.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, whether you're a role model by choice or not, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The minute that they slap that on you, you've already begun the journey to your downfall. Yeah, that's how I see it. Because the minute that they say, you're a role model, or you're this or this, and people start putting all that kind of shit on you, they all of a sudden you're not allowed to make a mistake. Yeah, you're not allowed to do something wrong. You're not allowed to take a wrong deal or say, maybe I shouldn't have taken that money. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But it's just kind of like, because I've done this one thing, everything else is invalidated. It doesn't make sense.
And I agree with you. And people should have the right, like, whether your status or what you stand behind, you should have the right to make a mistake. Or, like Anthony Edwards, to what you're saying, Anthony Edwards, a basketball player, apparently got someone else pregnant. Little baby's baby mom who's 38. They asked him, like, do you want to be the face of the league? He said, no, I don't want to be the face of the league. Because now you're putting me on a standard that I don't want to be on. I'm not going to be a LeBron who is squeaky clean, same woman, cricket. I don't want that on me because I might want to be on some fuck shit. And if I become the face of this league, now you're putting me on this pedestal where I can't make a mistake. That Stormzy might have archived that post, God knows when. But people only notice after that deal comes out,
Bro, and you know what it is? I feel like the world right now, a lot of people don't want to be parents. Ooh. Like, what's it called? Remember when years ago when Bodak Yellow came on and Cardi was in the car with her kid and she turned it down?
Yeah.
Why are you putting this music out and you're not allowing your kids to listen to it? Bro, it says explicit. Like, you're not supposed to let your kids listen to this too. Like, yeah, cool, it's great that your kid loves me, but They shouldn't. Imagine a kid comes home and is like, "Oh, dad, I really love this porn star." You're gonna be like, "Wait, hold on, you can't watch her shit. You can't be doing that." Yeah. But because it's a rapper, is all of a sudden it's fine, bro. Your kid is singing "Not Like Us" and calling somebody a pedophile, but it's calm.
So yeah, and then we put them on this pedestal. But I think it's like I get the point, but I think it's because of how he aligned himself, whether he wanted to or not. Whether, like you're saying, if you start a talk show and you're talking to someone and you're interviewing them, if someone wants to label it as a podcast, you can't control what's out there fully. And I'm with you. It does not negate everything Stormzy have done for his community. In my opinion, it does not invalidate everything Stormzy has done for his community, building that football complex, putting kids through university. The 90s baby said he went to Oxford and they were talking to there's black people there, and they're there through Stormzy's. Like his initiative.
I think when he pledged like 10 million or something like that.
Through whatever he set up, and that girl was there. I don't think someone used to say it's like we're defined when it's a negative action, we're defined by that one negative action. If you could do one or two positive things, and then the minute you do that thing, you are that thing now. And I don't think for me it doesn't define him, but I understand the optics and how it looks on him. But the internet's gonna internet. But whereas I don't think it's a lot of virtue signaling as well. Yeah. He got booed though.
But what's his McDonald's order? Like nuggets.
Yeah,
the Sprite threw me off already.
Boy,
I don't know. Sprite is just dead to me.
It's like nuggets, Sprites, and McFlurry or something.
The Sprite threw me off already, man. Fuck that shit.
Can we get it here in Ireland, or is it just a UK
No, you
thing?
can get it in Ireland. I've seen posters around. What's it called? To the man that can do no wrong on the internet, 50 Cent. Fam, first of all, I respect that. That's the level of hater I aspire to be. Because I didn't know Irv Gotti was dead until I saw 50 Cent post that, smoking on that Irv pack, on that Gotti pack. And you know what, yeah? I hear it. I fucking hear it. Because people are like, oh, don't speak ill about the dead. Bro, if you are a dickhead when you're alive, you're a dickhead when you're dead. And I'm glad you're dead. Like, because I'm not going to lie, even that what's called, that phrase, oh, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Yes, I would. What the fuck? I wish the worst for you. I wish you die a horrible death, bro. Like, what do you mean I wouldn't wish this? Bro, just because you're dead doesn't mean that you're an angel now. Bro, you went to hell, bro. 6 feet under, we're happy.
What's going on right now? Who is that in mind? What are you thinking about? What's happening?
Oh, fam, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, magically, if my up dies before then, oh my god, bro, we're popping balls, bro. I'm buying everybody in Carragher shop. Everybody.
You must send balls to Charlemagne type of thing.
Bro,
balls to your ups. Your other off. You're like, you know what? I'm such a good you get balls.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'll buy a bottle just so you can pour it on his grave.
Yeah, the thing is, 50 Cent seems to have a lot of beefs out there, bro.
Yeah, no, but you know what, yeah?
But I understand what you're saying. You keep that same energy if you still have that energy.
Yeah, bro, because people are coming and he's dead and this and that, bro. These man were involved in the niggas that shot me 9 times. Oh, do you think I give a fuck?
Yeah.
Do you think I give a fuck about you dying? And then now,
some beef is eternal.
Yeah. Obviously, now that what's called 50 had the show. What's the show called? BMF. Oh. BMF, and like now the big boss is out.
Oh yeah. Big
but he's a snitch.
Is he?
That's what got him out. So
okay.
What happened, right? So for those who don't know, Big Meech is like back in the 90s and stuff like back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Big Meech was a notorious drug dealer, like one of the biggest drug lords in Atlanta. I think he was in at the time, kind of a situation. Like you've heard. Big Meech. What's called like him throwing parties. Like he was infamous in the rap scene. Like his influence is all throughout music. And all that. You can hear about BMF and all that. So he gets locked up, gets thrown away for I think maybe 20 something years or however long he gets locked away for, kind of a situation. While he's in jail, apparently he gives his life rights, which your life rights are like people can make shows and documentaries and all of that. He gives his life rights to this woman, Tammy or something like that. Okay. And I think him and Tammy are fucking together or whatever anyway, Sha. So 50 goes and he wants to start making the BMF show. Mm-hmm. So I think he starts talking to Tammy. They get, yeah, cool, you can make the show. They start making the show now. All of a sudden, Meech gets out. And it's like, Meech is home. Yay.
Okay.
But I'm fucking home.
Yeah.
While Meech is out, yeah, obviously he was the guy when he was out, lore, all that kind of shit. Yeah. People showing him love and shit like that. Now he's supposed to have a concert with Rick Ross, so he takes a picture with Rick Ross. Obviously 50 and Ross got beef.
I remember I heard about some brilliance. Like, I did not have context to this at all.
50 and Ross have beef.
Yes.
So 50 is like, yeah, cool. I see what's happening here.
But
cool.
If you have beef, if you have someone you don't like, and you see you take a picture with that person, is that mad?
If I don't have business with Ron, maybe. But if I'm supposed to have business with Ron and we're supposed to be fucking with each other,
and then and Ron knows you don't like that person,
and also if you know the kind of person 50 is, bro, that beef is eternal.
I mean, that's why Charlamagne was saying. He says, "I need to text 50 and get a list of everybody who doesn't like him." So I don't think it.
So 50 takes so Ross. I mean, Meech takes the picture with 50, and then 50 starts posting on Instagram. Now Lil Meech texts 50 like, yo bro, like, why are you doing this? I've never shown you nothing. I've never shown you nothing but love. And it's like, the only reason Ross helped my dad pay a couple bills back in the day. First of all, don't give my ops info about me.
No. See, all of this was happening. I was listening to this. I was like, I don't know the context of any of this. But
it keeps going. Yeah. So apparently, how Meech got out is he did third-party snitching through Tammy, the woman he gave his life rights to. So he got hurt. Yo, my name can't be on any of this, but you go tell them man this, and then they'll get me out. So apparently, Meech comes out now, and he goes back with his baby moms. He's living with his baby moms. Tammy must be like, yo, like, oh god, and maybe I think he's trying to get his life rights back, but I think Tammy may get hurt, and she's now venting to 50, tell him like, yo, this is what's happened. 50 now acquires the life rights. So now 50 owns the life rights, and 50 is, and he's like, 50 is like, yo, there's no more BMF, bro. Like, the show's over now. And now apparently 50 is gonna make a documentary about the snitching and everything and how everything came out.
This guy's a master. He's a master chess player.
Also, the concert that was supposed to be like a Meech's home concert that with Rick Ross that he was supposed to be doing. Yeah, I think like the day of or the day before, all of a sudden everything just gets cancelled.
50. But host gonna be host, so I couldn't blame Tammy. It's always a Tammy, isn't it? It's always a Tammy.
Why do you have that Wayne lyric so quick?
Because I heard Tammy.
My random access memory doesn't go that quickly.
The name Tammy just came over. I was like, oh shit. That's actually fair play to 50. He knows how to play this game better than everybody. So now, and he knows how to play this game better than everybody.
Yeah, but yeah, now what's called? Yeah, but the show's over, and apparently all the money.
I tried to watch BMF. I could get into it for some reason. It felt like episodes were too long.
It was like I've watched all the seasons. It was getting better. Like the first season, it started a bit slow, but it was getting better.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
This next season was like, I felt like they were about to start taking off, but
50 said pull a plug, and that was
yeah, and apparently what's called. Because obviously, Michael Rainey Jr., Tariq from Power, he just won an award. And people were like, oh, why didn't you take Lil Meech under your wing? And he was like, I tried, but he kept trying to big bro me. And apparently, that nigga may not have no more money left because niggas been acting like a rapper in these streets.
Oh, them ones, you know the advance is coming. So you have the advance, you're spending like the advance already.
Bro, because what's called? Because Yayo was on, I think, on DJ Vlad, and he was like, I think they went to the house where Meech and both the Big Meech and Lil Meech were kind of a situation. I think Lil Baby came around, and I think Lil Meech was kind of annoyed that like how didn't he break up? Like Lil Baby came with like bare cash and everything, but didn't give them anything. And Yayo was like, he's not entitled to give you anything, kind of a situation. But Yayo was like, bro, you've been seeing the boy in like chrome heart jeans. They're like 10 bands each. Like nigga probably has like 10 of them. Probably, do you know what I'm saying? Massive chains. Yeah.
No, shout out 50, man.
But yeah,
shout out 50.
But yes, that's the level of petty
that you aspire to be. But you need to acquire the wealth to aspire that level.
Oh yeah.
No pettiness. Yeah. But obviously, we were talking about 50. I want to talk about like music that first. Yeah, music that came out. Drake's back. Did you listen?
I've listened in bits. I'm not gonna lie. Me and music, we're not really best of friends right now. Like I just haven't really been listening to music like I used to.
I need to be fair. I wanted to see how he would come back with his first body of work, and what I would say is it's not the Drake I prefer. There's a part in "Give Me a Hug" where the boy was rapping. Melissa Ford, you fled from 680 you with a dick sucker. I was like, come on.
Wait. You know, after he said that, yeah. Apparently he sent flowers to the show.
He sent flowers to the show. And she used that snippet to post on her story, to post on her Instagram. Guess who liked it? Champagne Papi. He was there.
Apparently, what's called I think Sin is seeing somebody new now. Joe's,
I heard this as well.
Joe's ex or whatever. She sees someone that owns a restaurant. So Drake paid for everybody's dinner on Valentine's Day. Don't give me money, man.
The level of pay.
The level of pay.
But yeah, I didn't mind it, but I like it's good music, but it's not my type of. It's not for me to listen to. But what I did, just picking up, I was like, then you saw he's headlining 3 days in a row at Wireless, and this then created conversation about the state of the music in the UK. I, from a business standpoint, if I'm the one paying for Wireless and paying for everything, I'm going to get together as going to buy tickets.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this community kumbaya thing. And also, to be fair, like the UK has recently, I know you're not really listening, even like on the periphery, I've not really heard anybody like headline worthy really bring out good music in the last 2 years.
The only people that have recently dropped is Sench and Krypton Conan.
Yeah, and then Sench was. I listened to it. It was good, but
yeah, but
I'm not. I don't think you sell a Wireless with his name on the top of the ticket. I don't know.
For a day you do.
Yeah, maybe.
For a day.
Yeah, true, to be sure. My sister's beefing my mom because she's not allowed to go to see Sench. beefing.
Yeah, like, what's called Sench is massive. Yeah, Sench could headline a day for sure. But I do think the English music scene right now, I think all of the giants are kind of asleep. Like nobody's really. Stormzy's not outside. I know Ghetto was outside, but his thing isn't on platforms. It's like it's like a NFC kind of. You tap your phone.
Oh, okay.
And you get the album that way. Wretch is starting to play outside, but I don't think he's dropped anything of like I'm outside.
Yeah.
Who else is there really?
Yeah, I think because this was a conversation I think Craig Mitchell was having, and they were saying it's, and then they were saying they're getting offended because it says Drake and the Man Them.
The thing is, I hear why.
Why?
I hear why. It's an English festival. We're celebrating 20 years, and if one of like on the Friday you have
a Wireless.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
I think it's 20 years.
Okay.
What's called on the Friday you say Drake and Summer Walker and Party Next Door. Yeah. On the Sunday you say Drake, Vibes and Burna Boy, and then on the Saturday in our house you're just calling us the Man Them, because if Skepta comes out, what Skepta is. I deserve my name on there.
Yeah, and Skepta could have, if they put Skepta as a headliner, people would be like, "That he's big enough to headline a day." Easy.
But
so
apparently they've come out now and it's Drake and BBK. So it is Skepta and Skepta and the Man Them. But I can see why people will be like, we got our own legends. It's 20 years, and you're giving all to Drake, and then also the whole thing of like, oh, Drake really made this UK scene pop off. These guys wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Drake, and this and this and this and all of that nonsense, which is not true. But
and it's also there's a thing now since that whole thing happening. It's like everything he does that's not perceived as like a positive. People are like they're nitpicking it a lot more than they would have if this was like 3 years ago. Say Drake and the Man Them. Cool. I don't think he has the same reaction.
The thing is, it's cool to not like Drake now.
Like, yeah. People can actually do it with their chest.
Over the past couple, like it's been. To be fair, if we're keeping it a buck, it's been cool to not like Drake from like 07 when Charlemagne used to call him the beige, beige bandit and all this kind of shit, and like he kept getting bigger, and I think probably somewhere after Views or More Life, his perception just switched, and people just started more not liking him.
Views, More Life, and Killimeek, and that back to back, because I'll take a break from Views now, back to that. And when he did that,
I'm not gonna lie,
the
thing that pissed me off about that whole thing is because man was rapping at such an elite level before Views, and then you drop Views. I know some people would love it, but I don't.
But I think that window, I agree with you. Yeah. That window of like More Live Views, is that your girl's tour? Your girl's
I think
tour?
when Drake grew his beard, he turned gangster. Yeah, and then that's when people started.
And he got hench. Well, no, I think it's like I think I see it. It's like he minimized the UK artists and just grouped them all as Man Them. I think he would have got away with this 3 years ago. I think if we said Drake and the Man Them, people would have been like, yeah, Drake and the Man Them. I just think, but I also understand they've built up their scene to a level now that they should be acknowledged with their name. Like Skepta's a name. Like
Skepta's international.
Yeah, I was remember watching Breakfast Club and they're thirsting over that Aaron Pierre and Skepta picture that came up. They're dressing up and I'm like, yeah, no, this kept as an international name. Are you gonna go to any concert this year?
I saw 50's headlining Longitude one of the days. We should go to that.
It was Longitude.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I have to go to that.
Yeah.
I finally have to see 50.
Okay. Jordan.
No.
Don't do it, Beckley. Don't do it, Beckley.
No. If I'm not going, I'll just have to go.
Wait. Actually, hold on. We're fucking charging. Yo, let's someone sort us out with backstage, man.
Black and Irish, if you're listening to this.
Hey, yo, I don't know. Hey, I know Simba. I know you got a few.
You'll see him at VIP.
Bro, Mr. fucking outside.
I didn't know 50's headlining.
The thing is, I follow 50, so sometimes when I just open Instagram, I just said Dublin. I was like, all right, cool, we did it.
Oh,
Yeah, 50's doing wireless. I would like to go see Drake.
Wireless or Longitude?
Oh, Longitude, sorry.
Yeah.
I would like to see Drake on those days, but I'm not gonna lie, apparently it's sold out, and I kind of just want to do VIP because I'm not gonna lie. The last time I went to wireless, like maybe I think like 2 years ago. I don't know if I'm down for this festival life anymore. You know, bro, like the long lines.
Yeah, Longitude. I'm only gonna go today, 50 cents a day.
Yeah. And
you can drive home and drive back.
And hopefully we get
VIP
event stage. You get sort out, man. But yeah, so what else is popping?
Yeah, I want to go see Rihanna.
Where's Rihanna?
She's coming to London, and I think I want to go.
Rihanna's coming to London?
I think so. She's doing one of the stadiums in London.
Oh, yeah. Probably Tottenham.
I told you, like, I'm going to go try and see these artists now this year. Before they now stop touring and you're not going to see them again. So 50 Cent is one of those ones that I just keep missing that I want to see.
Yeah, I've missed him twice as well, and I don't know why. Because you know when the tickets are out and you're like, I'll buy my ticket.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh shit, that's next week. I'll buy my ticket.
But next week comes, you've committed to something else. This is happening that same day.
Or,
I was like,
or sometimes you just even forget and you're just looking at everybody like, wow, why is everybody at a concert? Oh shit, it's 50s today.
You just see people, everybody's on the train or a bus or public transport. Say, oh, public transport today. And then next story, everybody's at a 50 Cent story. But another thing I want to touch on that's close and dear to my heart. Jamie Carragher dismissed the AFCON,
yeah.
And we love the AFCON. I have a video of me looking into the camera saying, I'll be back on every coast. That's fine, though. So the African Cup of Nations is a tournament of all the African countries participating to decide who's the best African country in football. Last season, the last one was actually unbelievably entertaining. People get very patriotic.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Oh, the last one was so good.
People get very patriotic. They wear it on their chest. I said, this is going to be like, I am today. People that have never been to Nigeria, Congo, Angola, wherever. They've been to that country. So Jamie Carragher was talking to on the podcast, Sky Sports. He's talking about Mohamed Salah winning Ballon d'Or. Mohamed Salah is having a great season. And as he's talking, he says, I don't think he wins Ballon d'Ors because he doesn't really win. He doesn't have a chance to win major tournaments like the World Cup or the Euros. Mika Richards says, well, he has a chance to win the AFCON. The AFCON is a major tournament. It is. And Jamie Carragher, he said, no, it's first because you think he's going to win the World Cup. He says, no, I'm not. I'm just saying. He's not going to win the World Cup, but he can win the AFCON, and which is a major tournament. Jamie Carragher just kind of like laughs, scoffs at the idea of it. What it looked like. It scoffs at the idea of like, this is not a major tournament. Obviously, uproar. African people, like, we're not having it. I understood the footballing point he was making.
Yeah.
Winning the AFCON doesn't move the needle to win individual awards as much as winning the World Cup and whatever you like and all, the Euros do. It's just the reality of what it is. What annoyed people is the dismissive nature of him, like saying when it's a major tournament, him acting like it's not. Because you don't, like, there's African players that are hailed as heroes when they go to, it's not a major tournament to who? Do you know that kind of way? Like, you see it that way and you can minimize it, fair, I understand. But my first football memory is the 2002 AFCON. I think it was Nigeria, Cameroon, and Nigeria, Senegal. I think it was Nigeria, Cameroon in 2002. That's one of my first football memories. And sitting around, I was in Africa, so just imagine.
So you are in the thick of it.
Yeah, so I was sitting in a massive crowd, big screen, everything. So I think I found people that found that a bit annoying. Ask you someone that's like a casual football listener, and then you hear us talk about this. What did you make of Jamie Carragher?
The thing is, you know what? I think it's one of those situations when you know you're talking to your boys, and someone says something, and it's like, come on, because you know it's like, I know what you're saying, and I don't think he's like completely dismissing it. But if I'm talking to another football person, and it's like, okay, the people that make the decisions for the Ballon d'Or and all of that kind of stuff, those are the people that don't care.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I'm telling you that it's not going to move the needle. You're telling me, but what if he does? And I'm like, come on, you know it's not going to. Kind of situation. Because I think sometimes if we take away the fact that we're Africans,
we're
emotionally invested in this. Yeah. how, like, for a lot of people that aren't, it's just the inconvenience in the middle of the season.
Yeah. And do you think the comments are like rooted in racism or anything?
The Ballon d'Or is rooted in racism.
Yeah.
Like it's not even fair anymore, because the thing is, when Messi the last one that Messi won, okay, you won the World Cup, great, I hear that, but isn't this about your whole body of work?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like we know what it is.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it's like a part of it's like also I think the CAF, the African Confederation of Football, they have to be held accountable, because we don't do a great job even promoting this, or they just want to take the money. And if we're not presenting a good product, and we're emotionally invested, so we can take it serious and we have to back it. I said it last time, if I'm going to spend the summer watching the Euros, I'm going to spend January watching the AFCON, because the more doing content, the more eyeballs you get on something, the advertising,
the bigger it gets. Yeah.
The bigger it gets. But knowing that last AFCON, 2 weeks before the AFCON, they had no broadcaster. They had nowhere to showcase the AFCON, and you're going into, this is Africa's biggest tournament, and that's incompetence from the top. So if the incompetence from the top is trickling down, and our generation, we're trying to back and take it serious, obviously the white man that don't give a fuck, they're gonna go on TV and scoff. I'm like, this is the thing you're backing, that they couldn't even get the broadcast. So I understood people's frustration with him coming across as dismissive. But when I sat back and I was a bit objective, I'm like, yeah, of course nobody, like, they don't rate these things. And if I wasn't Congolese and I was watching this, objective standard of this tournament isn't great. But for entertainment value, unbeatable.
Question:
unbeatable.
Is the Copa America on the same level as AFCON, or is it because they have World Cup winners in their continent?
Yes, because they have Brazil, Argentina, and Argentina. Because you have the two of the most famous footballing nations ever, ever, it boosts your thing, and like that's what, like, it is what it is. That's what you always need someone on top of the bill. Like, even if the rest of the card is shit, if Floyd is on top of the card, it will boost the entire card. So I think that kind of helps them gain a bit more notoriety, and that's why I say it now. It's like I looked at it yesterday. The AFCON 2025 is in December to January in Marrakesh. So that's very. We can go to that one. Everybody could go to Marrakesh and Casablanca. Everybody goes to Marrakesh. You went to Marrakesh for a wedding, didn't you?
Yeah, I was there like a couple months ago.
Yeah, so I was like, I looked at it. I said December 21st to January 18th. Cheeky dirty December, I'll go to Morocco.
That's what I'm thinking. Yo, actually, that might be a vibe, you know. Round of dirty December with a couple of AFCON matches.
I said it tomorrow straight away. I'm like, yo,
if you man are going, let me know.
I told everybody we'll regroup mid-year to see where everybody is.
I'm fucking down. Like,
same with the amount of weddings and everything happening this year.
You know what kind of vibe would be in the crowd? See Ademola Lookman cut in, bang it. Vibe.
No, but I think shout out the AFCON, man. Every this year we watch it, we support this year.
What else we got?
Fair play, man. I think we covered. The one that, do you see that guy? Someone slept with his wife and he was Steve Smith or something. His wife was fucking.
Wait,
if someone links your missus, are you calling that person say, do you know she's married, by the way?
No.
Yeah, that's
no.
So some ex-American footballer was sleeping with someone's wife, and she got caught, and then he tapes a video of him calling him, saying like, you know, you're sleeping with my wife. Do you know she's married, by the way? And the guy just said, Steve Smith said, I'm sorry.
What's going on? You know, so I was watching clips from our 2023 live show,
yeah,
and you were telling your charger of lip-syncing your friend's girl, but you didn't know it was his girl,
yeah.
And when she was like, when she originally was like, by the way, I have a boyfriend, you said, come here, I'm here to tell you, we don't get. That's what I'm telling this guy. I'm sleeping with your wife, okay? And
well, yeah, because I just saw clips on the internet. I was like, this is so, like, why would you call the other guy to tell him like, you know she's married, by the way? Just actually, lose your head on the internet like the rest of us. Just lose your head.
Just people. Let's have a serious one-to-one. Yeah, there's certain things that I know in the moment it feels great.
Yeah,
coming to another woman as a woman might feel great in the moment, but as soon as you send it and then you realize that she'll forgive him and they'll move on, and you're just the angry, bitter side chick, and all of a sudden you're the bad guy. But just hold your lips like that, and just
some people don't know to take the L. They have to get that out because it feels good in the moment.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It feels
like,
good in the moment.
Go beat the guy. Go beat the guy, because she was getting cheated on. 2. Well, not 2, because technically you didn't get cheated on. You were cheated with. But you get what I mean, bro. Just
take your L in
silence. Beef your partner, beef whoever it is. But the extra party, like, bro, like, I don't care you. I don't know you. Like unless the only way that works is if he doesn't know that she's married and he actually is like loves her. That might help then, because then it's like, wow, wait, so you're doing this to me too? But if I'm just here for the cheeks, this information changes nothing.
I saw the text messages exchanges between the wife and the guy she was cheating with. I was like, how are you? You are a married lady. There's no way you should be talking like this to another man.
Right. Look,
in this life, few women.
Speaking of wicked women, I got that.
Did you come on? Let's wrap it up here now.
Okay, a couple next door are insufferably happy. I hate them. Always giggling and watching Netflix together. Our walls are paper thin, and I can hear them joking, making love, hosting parties, etc. The woman invited me to their blackjack night, and I had a great time. I felt bad about my intention to break them up. She went out of town for a few days. The morning she came back, I knocked on their door, and I said I heard her moaning all night. Her. I wasn't here. Me. Maybe he was watching porn, but I know I heard two voices. They argued that night. He smokes in his car, and one day he forgot to close the window completely. I filled the condom with lotion and threw it in the car. What's it called? I threw it in the car. She found the frozen used condom, and they've been fighting for days. When she went to her mom's house, I slept with her man. He's sad and he misses her. So I told him that I saw her with another tenant, and he should move on too. I'm running out of ideas to keep them apart, and I feel like he's ghosted me to get back with her. What should I do to keep him around? Advice.
Nothing. Leave it alone. What? You are doing the most and you can't keep him.
Bro, you know when they say evil eye, yeah? This is evil eye.
You are doing the most and you can't keep him.
Bro, nah, first of all, coming to my door and saying that, I heard, like, bro, first of all, why is that the conversation you have with my babes?
Yeah.
Neighbor, I was here, I heard you moaning all night. Is this what small talk is these days?
They're like, even if you're going to do that small talk, you do it like in code. They say, have a good night last night, huh? Like, you don't directly say what you want. That level of hate in your heart, you have to actually heal.
And you know what, yeah? You know what, yeah? You know there's certain times with certain things, yeah? Like, the one thing I hate is, you know when you're not drunk, but people keep coming like, oh my God, you're so drunk.
Yeah.
And then you say, I'm not drunk. But that's what the drunk person would say.
Yeah.
That's what's happening to this guy. I didn't cheat. Obviously, that's what the cheater would say. There was no one here exactly like a cheater would say. Because how the fuck do you get out of that? That's like, and then imagine as well. Imagine they don't use condoms, but there's a used condom in your car.
That's why you need a ring doorbell. Look at the tapes. Look at the tapes.
Oh, you're right.
Because someone is here now. Because, man. Because we have a ring doorbell. So obviously, you know. If people are like, people right there. Bro. What the fuck is. Because I know there's. Also, I remember listening to, I think it was someone that came off Love Island. She said how she got her man was Alexa. Mm-hmm. You could go back and listen to old recordings. So you have to listen to Alexa. You have to find something to help you fight your case. Because if you're in the shop, I was in the shop that time. I will take you to Tesco. We'll look at the CCTV because me getting in trouble for not cheating. That's where you end up going cheating anyways. You say, I'm already paying for the crime. I'm already doing the time, so I might as well do the crime.
Bro, it was just a happy couple, and it just gets ruined because the neighbor says that we're too happy.
But I think if I would say they could make it back, but then again, he's already sleeping with the main neighbor now. So
yeah, okay. After you
charge it, man.
But how at what point do you put it together and be like, yo, this bitch really trying to break us up?
It depends how good the new box is, you know. Because some box can entice men, like can intoxicate men, and you might not be able to clock till you've lost that babe, you've lost this babe.
But the thing is, if he's in love, yeah, and he had the new box, and he's still like, I want my babes back, because like, listen to what she said. They are insufferably happy.
Yeah.
That's the couple you don't want to go.
Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of guys have been like, they still love their babes. They'll try to move on, try to fill the gaps.
Have you been on double date?
Yeah, like as in like dates, because I've gone out with like Morris and his partner, Chris their partner. I don't think is that dating? Is that double dates?
Yeah,
yeah. But I've been on like one proper double date. Like,
how did that go?
I was fine. Like it wasn't. Nobody was trying to outshine each other. Nobody was trying to outdo each other. It was like when me and Chris were younger. But outside of that, it's like I'll link up with like Morris and his missus, and then me and my wife. So it's not like I don't know if that's still a double date till this day. Like I don't know. I just see us hanging out. Just hanging out with the partners.
I guess because you're.
But have you been on a double date?
No. No, I haven't. And you know what, Loki, I have no. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to.
You don't want to go to double date?
I just don't see the point.
Yeah, no, there is no point.
Yeah.
The only reason I would do it because Moore's my friend. I get to hang out with him. So if it's like a new double, like it's a complete new double date, and I was like, and then we're already like we have established relationships. Say if I was single and he was single, and he's like, oh, I'm going out with this girl. And she has a friend, you should come over, we should do double date. I'm like, no. Why would I do that for? I have no intention of doing that.
I need to know who the other is.
You know what I mean?
If it's impromptu and I'm like, you're here and I just gotta...
Okay. Moyo's always putting out that, like, who should he show his trim to if he's single?
Don't want that nigga, man.
Yeah. So Moyo has a date and he says, yo, let's double date this guy. I go to double date with Moyo.
Do I know the girl? Or am I providing my own girl?
You're providing your own girl. You'll do it then. And then he's providing his own girl. Say it's a Friday night. You're like, he lives in Newcastle. You know a girl from Newcastle. And so, yo, I'm linking this girl in Newcastle. And he's like, oh, I'm going to a girl. Let's just all go out together.
Nah, man, you do your thing. I'll see you after, man.
Okay, what if he's providing the girl?
I need to see who the fuck this first.
No, she's like off, like you're saying. You say you're shallow and the Get to Just podcast. Mm-hmm. Pretty face. You like a pretty face, all of that stuff. And she's like, and Moyo shows you like, yo, yeah. And she's like, yo, but she has a friend. We can go out together, or the two of us. Let's double date. And she saw the girl.
You know, okay, for the plot, yeah, fuck it, why not?
For the pod.
For the plot.
For the plot. I was like, oh yeah, you're going to tell us on the pod.
No, let me tell you now. If some crazy shit happens, I'm not telling the until like it's years later.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
Oh,
yeah,
I remember years back.
No, but no, like I've not really. Even when I went on the double date when we were younger, it's like that was like. They were friends. The two girls were friends. Mm-hmm. And me and Chris were friends.
Yeah.
So we're hanging out. I don't really see it as
that happened. No.
Yeah, but right now I don't really see it as. I don't really see like me hanging out with Morse and his wife as like
would
double date.
Would you go on holiday with them? Just another couple. Because I think that's what your double dates would be now. Like
yeah.
Going on holidays with other couples.
I think yes, especially if it's like it makes sense and there's kids and everything, so they can all.
So everyone can just congregate
play
together
and have a time and go. Because I remember we went to. Last year, we went to a family holiday. My brother and like Chris were there, and obviously they don't have kids, but like it was a kid area. I was like, oh, if you next time if we go and other people, this could be a thing that people go away and they'll all bring the kids and the kids get like, you play with your cousins and you're happy.
That's how kids have like lifelong friendships. Like one of my friends is just because our parents were friends and we were always together. So now I've known the guy for 20 something odd years.
What's your fear? What's the not the fear, but what's the reservation of the double dating?
Why are we doing this?
Because it's a good time. We can all hang out.
Okay, let me put it this way, right? So the two girls are friends, and yeah, cool. You guys are friends, and now I'm hanging out with this guy that I don't like. Like he's here, but I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't think of that one.
I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for the fact of he's attached to your girlfriend, I would never speak to.
So it could be like your babe's friend and her guy.
Yeah,
and then I've never done that actually.
Because you're always looking at it because those are your friends you're going on date with. I need to be asking Simi about them.
Yeah, no, but maybe not. This is double date, but obviously you know Simi's from Washington.
Yeah.
She's married as well. Mm-hmm. I love her husband.
Yeah, that's cool.
We go hang out with CK, having a good time.
If you like the husband, it's cool because it's just
no, like, yeah, no, yeah.
Imagine it's not even that you don't like him. It's just sometimes you just don't vibe with people.
I get it, but I have a good conversation in this. I do this.
I
know, but do I want to? No.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I can't talk.
Yeah,
I can't talk to people, and I can't talk about random shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times, if you see me, sometimes I'm just.
Yeah.
I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Oh yeah, the reverse. I've never. Yeah, I've done the. No, I wouldn't say it was date, but they came over and we're all just hanging out.
Actually, what go for you? Because that's been happening a lot recently.
What?
Niggas just coming to your house. Just couples just coming to your house.
They actually cancelled that time. The ones that were supposed to come when they got R&B, they cancelled. They have to push it until like April. I don't mind, man. I don't mind.
Of course you don't mind because you don't want anybody. Jordan's the only person I know that. Like even his friends, he doesn't want in his house.
I don't mind people, but when you're there, I'm gonna have a good time. But when you're not there, I'm gonna have a good time. I just rather
you'd have a better time with them not there.
I just rather be chilling. But now and then this weekend I'm going to Manchester, bro, to celebrate the missus's birthday.
Yeah. Talk to me about it.
She's getting balloons in the room, flowers and that. She doesn't know. But by the time she listens to this, I've already gone and come back. Mm-hmm. Flowers, I'm Mr. Romantic, you know?
Look, man, it's good to get
Mr.
Romantic.
Shout out me, you know? You have to give yourself a pat on the back sometimes. Because this girl, since I've known her, she every time she throws hints or she wants something, the only thing I haven't done yet is take her Asia.
Take her Asia, then.
That's next. No, we will get there. When she says, oh, Mary. I said, oh, don't worry. Oh, kid, don't worry. I can give you whatever you
I'm
like.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie though.
What was that bag she wanted? I said, take.
I'm not gonna lie. The Gengar press was tough though, because I remember being on the bus with Simi. I was like, yeah, my ring is coming this year, and I was like, how can you be so sure? She's like, don't worry. And I'm not gonna lie. That shit, before the end of the year, that shit landed.
Speaking into existence. But no, yeah, just go Manchester. It's casual weekend. First, I think this is our first weekend that the both of us are not in the country, and Fixie's here by himself. Not by himself, obviously, with my mum.
Obviously.
But yeah, so I think it's gonna be. I think it's fine. Manchester's only 40 minutes, like playing.
Yeah, it's a quick trip.
A quick trip.
But,
back on Sunday.
You know what? Yeah, when you do something nice, yeah, or like you do something romantic, what's your reaction to her reaction?
Oh, I have no reaction but I'm expecting her to have a reaction. I just want you to be like, oh my god, all right, that's it. That's all I want.
No.
I actually have no. I just want
a reaction because you're smiling hella hard. Oh, don't worry about that, please.
Maybe that's it. You try playing. No, maybe that is.
Because I'm not gonna lie, that's me. Don't worry about it.
It's light work, man.
You get what I'm saying? Oh my god, you coming in? Don't worry about it.
Just so you're gassing. Just it. No, I'll take it up in there. And I'll take 2 years before I take it up in there.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie. The games that we're playing now are more expensive than before.
That's what someone said. There's an inflation of romance,
bro.
There's an inflation of romance.
Because I'm looking at it here. Like, if you want to have that Valentine's Day, we're talking about
that's Valentine's Day.
Go dinner, come back to the room, balloons on the ceiling.
Oh god.
Also present, and let's even say at least one decent present. We're looking easy over $1,000, right?
Yeah.
Easy
Yeah. Have you seen press hotels these days? The ones I booked is because work gave me this Inspire Point thing that I can book hotels with. Shut up, me, man. I'll be resourceful.
But like, okay, so now you do all of that. Yeah, next year you have to take it up a notch, right?
Yeah, that's why you have to start the base level. If you're taking it up because you don't want to have to normalize balloons on the wall, roof, and if they start to normalize that, next thing you do, that reaction that you're waiting for, you're not getting it. Now you're like, it's like, I can't even do. Don't worry about it, babe. It's not because you're not getting the same reaction.
Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The work I swear I pointed to this. Don't worry about it. Worry about this shit. Bro, do you know how long it took me to find that bag you want?
That's why you can't play it cool. You have to let them know. They have to be aware of how much it's like. Yeah. Get gas. So hopefully she enjoys it. Hopefully she's happy.
Wait, have you given her balloons in the room before?
No, first time.
Oh, I know.
She's been hinting at it so long as well. Because she used to hint at her surprise birthday for her 30th.
And then she got it.
Yeah, of course. I be doing it, bitch. I might not do
it. Yo, maybe it is time to find love, man. Maybe I should heal.
I might not do it what she wants, but I'm on time. So,
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nothing worse than doing it when it's too late. And that's a bar. That sounded like from experience. I'm not gonna lie. I saw for a minute. I'm like, yo, this nigga actually went through this. This nigga looks like he's. Hey, look. What can I say? Young niggas made some mistakes.
Of course we all do. Yeah, nothing worse doing than what you're doing it. It's too late. They're no longer. It doesn't have that same oomph that they would have had when they were asking for it.
The spark in the eye is gone. It's like, you know when you body some shit. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool. You're like, hold on.
So yes, first time for balloons on the walls and everything. So,
are you excited?
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the reaction. I'm even trying to plan out how I'm gonna get her to open because usually I take the key to Aline. So I'm trying to find out like how I'm gonna get her to tap and open. So I'm gonna be give
him all the bags.
Yeah,
of course. This is the plan they don't see.
Come to the live show. This level of planning will bring you to the live show April 27th at the Sugar Club.
Yeah, man. Look, make sure you're there. We got some more things. Hopefully that we'll be announcing soon. We got some prizes. We got some tickets. Maybe 2 tickets got given out at bingo. I think the Vision Lab boys are doing a giveaway.
Yes, they are. We are going to find a way how to do the Vision Lab giveaway in collaboration with them as well.
Yeah, and low-key, man, if you're a brand and you want to fuck with the boys,
you should.
Hit us up, man.
You really should.
Hit the DMs up. Hit up GB events. Hit up someone from the team. Right. We can make something work.
Niggas got places to be today. Well, we are back. Let us know who you guys want to see us talk to, because we've gone through where we've talked to everybody we wanted to talk to. So yeah, let us know who you want to talk to.
You know what this feels like? Yeah. You know, I don't know how big of a wrestling fan you were, or if you played the games.
This guy. It's SmackDown versus Raw. Bring the pain. Here comes bring on the pain.
Bro.
This case, I don't know how big of a wrestling.
I don't know.
I still want to go to.
We need to go. I'm down. I'm down.
£400 per ticket though.
So
in the nosebleeds.
You know what's even worse. You know what's even worse. I want to go F1, but those.
You know how many? I want to go to a UFC event. They sell out in it always comes to London. They sell out in. Simi actually tried. She actually nearly got the tickets. Went to buy them. Gone. They sell out in seconds. Like there's so many events I want to go to. I would love to. I am the biggest WWE fan. But yeah, so you were saying.
Yeah. You know, after Royal Rumble goes off, and then it's the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
This is we're on the road.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you man understand. We are literally officially on the road to just not doing podding anymore.
Yeah, the road to the final game. The final game,
man.
And just well, we're gonna do a few media runs as well. We're gonna try hit up a few podcast catches there because we're gonna track so much.
If there's
shit.
anywhere you guys would like to see us, that's not here.
Yeah,
let us know about
that.
Like
what other content you guys want us to do? No, it doesn't have to be podcast. Just any other type of content that we want to jump
make it make sense though. Yeah, make it make sense.
we do content with Easy Boy like we're young. Shout out Easy Boy, man. I saw his content with Celine, the date thing. I was like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like recently, I've been seeing a lot more Irish content creators. Like I know Easy Boy. There's another guy. I think he calls himself Cyclops or something like that because I think he has one eye. There's a couple of them popping up on my screen. So I'm like, yo, right, like.
Yeah,
Irish content is really starting to pick up a little bit.
Well, we're back weekly now until April 27th, and then maybe Elijah, we're gonna do. If we do a wrap up episode, don't kill us. We actually don't kill us.
Yeah, look, it's taking a while for us to retire, but
we wanted to do it right. Coming. Yeah, we don't rush greatness. That's the name of Central's album. Don't rush greatness.
Actually, you know what? For people that are saying that, yo, you guys better be quitting. It should not just be happy that we gave you another year.
As in,
not even months, years.
Yeah, we just to make it work. But yeah, we got places to be right now.
Yeah, man.
I got a son to pick up.
Make sure you buy your tickets. Make sure you hit up. Make sure you buy your tickets. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend. If you haven't been at a Bingo Beats event yet, the next one is sold out. But follow the page Bingo and Beats so you can.
How did I sell out already,
bro? I'm not gonna lie. My guy announced it on the day. And then, like, a day or two later, he's like, yeah, 50% tickets gone. Like, and I just be like, because he's like, yo, Deja, are you coming? I was like, I'll see. And he's like, look, tickets are going fast, so.
Jesus.
But yeah.
Well, yeah. We'll talk again because there's no to talk about.
Pop the intro.
Anyways, for the last few weeks, we are Charge.
Bang, bang.
We are the podcast with the highest level of analysis the culture needs. I'm Daddy J, but you must call me Jordan, and I'm here with...
You know it's your girl's favorite voice, Big Ditch, nigga with the Midas touch.
And if you made it to the end of the podcast, you didn't like anything that we said today, well, you can charge it.
Bang, bang.
Thank you for listening.